Okay, today we're going to talk about sequences. So if you're looking at an equation, this is what we call a recursive equation. And it is recursive because it's got the t of n plus 1 equals t of n. And then the next part is the pattern. So if I were to write the first four terms of this sequence, first I look at, the first term is -3. That's what the highlighted part means. So if the first term is -3, I need to find the next 3. And I look here, and what's highlighted in green is the pattern, times -2. So going forward, I'm going to multiply by -2. So this is 6, -12, and 24. Moving on to this one down here, the first term is 8, and then the next 3 terms depend on the pattern. Highlighted in green is the pattern, -5. So 8 minus 5 is 3, minus 5 is -2, minus 5 is -7. If somebody asks you what type of sequence it is, you have 3 choices: arithmetic, geometric, or neither. This sequence up here is geometric because it is always multiplying by one number to get the next term. This sequence right here is arithmetic because it is always adding by the same number to get the next term. If you are given a sequence and you need to determine if it is arithmetic, geometric, or neither, try to find the pattern. So right away I notice, well, I could multiply by 2, or I could add 27 to get from 27 to 54. So let's check out both patterns. Well, 54 times 2 is 108, so it can't be times 2 because that doesn't work for the next number. What if I add 27? 54 plus 27 is 81. So we found our pattern, which would mean this is an arithmetic sequence because we are adding the same number each time. If I ask you for a recursive equation, you always use t of n plus 1 equals t of n, and then you put the pattern. So in this case, it would be plus 27. You also need to include at least one term in the sequence. So I'll say the first term is 27. Then, if I ask you for an explicit equation, that is kind of like a linear, so like y equals mx plus b. So that always starts with t of n, and then you use the slope. So 27n plus our 0th term, so that means I work 1 backwards. So instead of adding 27, I would minus 27. So the 0th term in this case would be 0. So I could say plus 0, or I don't even need it. Right now, we only know how to do explicit equations for arithmetic sequences. We are not sure about geometric. Like, I haven't taught you that yet, so you don't need to worry about that.